Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. They'll run it from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Snap of this playoff game. Makes the catch. It's Fields. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Carr. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Play action here on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On the ground, it's Singleton. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Pena. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Aller. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. It through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, the play has just blown blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Fields. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Carr. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Back to throw. It's Allen. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down after that previous play. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. He gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Becomes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Design quarterback run. First down and more. He's still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
How about the quarterback here? Laying it on the line, dives, and just comes up a bit short there, the first down.
Ball handed off. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And at first down, they go right back to him. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They fit it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
After missing the field goal on their last drive, they got to do something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Looking for some space. It's low. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He missed it. Off target that time. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Eller. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Throwing off play action. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
Oh, he's got crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Testing the right side here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Plus coverage now from the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
That sack gets the defense off the field. Here comes the punt team. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Aller. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
The linebacker shifting around now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it's fielded at the 40. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Inside the 35. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that one.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Now they call a run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a long return, but the important thing to take right side of scoring field. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. One to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Looking for a receiver. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Nice grab. It's low. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's low. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal, still looking for their first points of the game. Into the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. That's caught. It's Ross. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But near the sticks. It's lost. Tackled, but first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Penn. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Allen. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Here it is, 1st and goal, needing 7 points to take the lead. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Carr. He escapes the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down. Needs this. The shotgun running play call. Runners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
They knock through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
The only time you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To throw, it's Allen. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On third down, he drops to throw. The short completion of the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Oh, it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down in possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
On the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Movement here from the tight end. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's low. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Notre Dame needing to convert this fourth down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's caught. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down one possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wide end. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
To throw, it's Aller. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Comes Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Handoff here from the shotgun. And moves the football to the 27 and their first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive